Welcome back to another video. So today we're doing something a little bit different. It's like 25 degrees outside. I'm literally in an old shop. You can see a fucking scale right there. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing my basic workout routine. Basically the workouts that I do per muscle group. I normally train like 2 or 3 muscle groups, but we're going to break it up into one muscle group per video so you could sort of concentrate and learn from that. So we're going to be training back today. We have a cable machine right here, as you can see. We have one of these bars we're going to be using. So I'm going to do one warm-up set, about 80 pounds. I would recommend doing a warm-up set just because, why not? Doing a warm-up set, and then after that you want to do a working set, probably about, you want to get a good weight that you can get good stretch, good contraction, and around the 8 to 12 rep range. So whatever weight that you're able to do that. If, let's say, your first set, you can do, let's say 10 reps, and then your second set you do 6 reps, you probably should lower the weight down a little bit for your second set. That's completely fine to do. Okay. So what we're going to be doing, we're just going to be starting out. So what I recommend doing, whenever you're doing like a lat pull down like this, you want to sit close to the machine like this so you guys can see. You want to sit pretty close. You don't want to come way back here. You want to sit close to the machine. And on the bars too, you want to grab, you don't want to grab like right here. We're trying to work out our lats. So we're going to grab out here a pretty wide stance. You don't want to go crazy wide. You don't want to go too narrow. You want to go like right about here. That's what works for me. This bar is cold, guys. But yeah, you want to sit pretty close like this. And when you come down, you want to lean a little bit. There are a lot of people who go like, lean all the way like this. You don't want to do that. And you don't want to be swinging like that or like that. But you want to come all the way up, nice stretch. And you want to pull down, lean a little bit, touch your sternum, come all the way up. Feel a nice stretch contraction, straight up, you feel your back. So what I recommend doing is, imagine using your fibers in your back and kind of peeling back like this. Instead of lifting and pulling with your arm, try to like really feel your back really stretch. Like right here, it's all the way like that. Don't come down like this. Come all the way so you really feel that stretch. And pull all the way. Squeeze your back like you're flexing your back. Come all the way up. Slow eccentric control. Always control the eccentric. Eccentric is basically when you're lowering the weight. That's eccentric, or in this case, rising the weight up. So just control 1 or 2 seconds. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to increase the weight a little bit more. I have the weight at about 120. A little bit. So we're going to be doing probably 8 to 12 reps depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, you can also use wrist straps. This isn't that heavy, so I'm not going to really use wrist straps. But make sure whenever you lift, don't hold it like this. Hold your thumb in the opposite end. So when you're pulling down, really squeeze your back into it and flex your back. Instead of grabbing it like this, put your thumb around the side like this and pull down. So don't wrap it like that, pull your thumb this way. And that's for most back movements. Instead of torquing your forearms, we're not training forearms, we're training grab, pull, just like that. Slow control. See that last rep where I kind of pulled into it? You can do that as long as you get your like 8 reps. if let's say you get 12 reps on the first set, and then the second set you get like 8, you could do like 4 reps, sort of cheating reps or partials, just to sort of get your blood pumping. There's nothing wrong in doing cheating reps, as long as you do good solid reps beforehand. Like let's say I'm doing a curl, right? Barbell curl. Strict control all the way. Let's say you do 12 reps, perfect, almost exactly, like 1 or 2 reps to a failure. Next day you could do 8. Why stop there? Kind of maybe throw the weight up a little bit, but always slowly control the weight down. You could throw the weight up, but slowly come down. Only for the last couple reps, just to get your muscles as pumped as possible. Or if you don't want to do that, usually I do half reps. Or sometimes I do 12 and then just 4 or 5 half reps. Just really controlling that. That's completely fine. If you can't hit your 12 reps, you could either lower the weight, or in my opinion, which is better, just the last couple reps. Let's say you could do 6 reps, do like 4 or 5 half reps, cheat reps, whatever. But make sure to at least get 8 reps. Good, solid reps. It's not about throwing around weight, it's about building muscle. We get these 2 more sets done, then I'm going to show you the cable rows. We'll get started on that, guys. You could use straps too, but when you start out, or if you're trying to learn, there isn't really any reason to use straps. If you got them, use them. If you want to buy them, just because, I mean, they're definitely worth having straps. I don't think it's great to rely on straps, but when you're working back, it's really good to have straps. Because usually when you're lifting back, you're lifting pretty heavy. I'm not really lifting that heavy, so I'm not really worried about it. But you have straps, so whenever you're lifting like 150, 200, 300 pounds, whatever the fuck you're doing, deadlifting, T-bar rows, pull downs, rows, normal cable rows, you use a strap so that you want to put it in here, and you want this slack to be between your pointer and your middle finger. You kind of want to tighten it. And what you do is you wrap this around the bar, here, like that. Cinch it down so when you pull, you're pulling with the strap, and you're not fatigued in your grip strength when you're pulling down, which is definitely useful, very useful. But I mean, I would assume you guys already have straps, but if not, they're like, I got these for like $5 on like Temu or whatever. But definitely get straps. Maybe not these particular straps, but the last set I'll do straps just to sort of show you guys. But pull it around here, pull it up until like the end of the actual strap. Whip it around once or twice, like that. You want to be able to like kind of torque your arm or pull down and feel it coming from the strap and by your wrist instead of actually your hands. That's what you want. Sometimes I've used straps and I never realized that I wasn't using it correctly and it was doing absolutely nothing. You want to make sure when you pull down, you feel it in your wrist. Like not pain in your wrist, but you want to feel the actual strap sort of tightening around your wrist when you pull down instead of your grip. Okay, let's do this one. See those last couple reps, I couldn't get it down. Instead of stopping there, I kind of did partials, or I kind of did some cheat reps and a couple partials just to show you what it kind of looks like. Okay, so that's finished with the pull downs. So now we're going to move over to seated rows. You could also use a T-bar, not a T-bar row, bent over row, where you bend your back and you roll like that with dumbbells. You use whatever. Seated row you could do like that, but this is what I do. My opinion, cables are the best because they usually have constant tension throughout the full range of motion. Okay, so we're going to be using something like this. Close grip sort of pull. I use it for your back like that. Make sure, as I show you, there's an easier way to show you. You don't wrap your hands like this, you have your thumbs in the opposite end like this. And yeah, you can feel like your grip might get loosened, then you could use a strap. So what we're doing, this is really nice, because it has a cable here with like a little step that you can flip up. Okay guys, I'm gonna come back just like this. So what you want to do, I want a good foot placement. You can see my skinny calves. Well, they don't actually look that bad. You actually are grabbing this close grip. You want to actually stretch your back. So like if I sit closer, look, I'm grabbing it like this, and my back isn't really bent much. If you pull it back here, I have to sort of reach to pull. That I like to get, maybe you shouldn't bend your back like that, but I kind of do that. Really want to stretch your lats, just like the pull down, but this is sort of horizontal movement. So you're gonna grab, you want to have it adjusted so your feet have a slight bend in them. You want to actually have to reach forwards to grab onto it. As I said, thumbs this way, grab both hands, you come back, and you want to kind of pull it all the way and kind of stick your chest out like that. See? Chest out, pull it all the way back, squeeze your back, slow eccentric control, all the way here, back. There we go. There we go. Nice stretch here. Whenever you work out, and it's not just for back, you want to have a good stretch and a good contract at the end. Stretch, you want to feel your lats, feel it pull. You want to squeeze them back here. When you pull them, you feel a lot in your bicep. Because when you come straight back, you're kind of engaging your bicep. What you want to do is more, not as much of a pull. You want to kind of pull it down, sort of down and back. Down, back, like that. That looks kind of weird, but instead of coming straight like this, you kind of work a bicep. You kind of want to come down, back, down, back, down, back. Imagine like thrusting like that. That's what you want to do. Not like as exaggerated as that, but kind of boom, chest out. Stretch, breathe, lock in, lock your core, pull down, back, squeeze your back and your scapula together. Slow, controlled. That's what you want to do. Get enough weight, you can do at least 10 to 12 reps, and you should be good. Now we're going to be doing pullovers, lat pullovers. Second to last exercise, a straight bar like this. You can use the same bar we just had, but this works better for me. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go like this, good stretch, and pull down. Almost like a tricep extension, but your elbows are completely locked and you're pulling from your lats. So we're going to have a slight bend in our elbow to emphasize the lats and less of the actual chest. It's going to work both, but that ain't too bad. You do about 80 to 100, but this is single cable, so with the extra pulleys, it's probably like half that weight. Just do what's comfortable to you. As I said, 8 to 12 reps. If you can get 8 to 12 reps, that's good. If you can get less than 8 reps, lower the weight. If you can do 12 reps and you still aren't even that close to failure, then up the weight. That's all you gotta do. It doesn't matter how light it looks or how heavy it is. It's about hypertrophy and it's about training and gaining muscle. That's what you gotta do. Good stretch. What I like to do is lean into it a little bit. You kind of want to stick your ass out a little bit and straighten your back. I know it looks kind of weird, but that gets a good stretch. You don't want to be like this with your arms kind of hanging here. You want to get a little bit of stretch in your lats at the top. So pivot your body back so you can feel a stretch in your lats. When you start feeling that tight stretch in your lats, perfect spot. Like this, slight bend up. Way like this, a slight bend in your elbow. Slight bend, come down, all the way. Touch your groin area like that. Slowly control. 1, 2, 3. Count to 3. Make sure you feel the stretch up top. You want to feel a really good stretch. This exercise is really good at the end after you really pumped your muscles. You're stretching them now. So try to pull it enough so that the weights are off there and there's tension actually on your arms. So pull it down just slightly. Slight bend. All the way down. Don't bend at your elbow. You want like this. Boom. Touch. 1, 2, 3. Nice stretch up top. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Big stretch up top. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. We get 3 sets of this done, guys. I'm gonna increase it a little bit to about 100 pounds. And your only pivot point is here. Good stretch here. Like, you know, you could feel your lat stretch here. You can feel here. There's no stretch right here. There's stretch. Full stretch. Come down. No bending at the elbows. Only bending at your shoulders, your delts. Down here, touch. There's not much tension here, so you don't really have to worry about it. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. Feel it stretch up like that. Come back down again. That's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna get these 3 sets done. We're back to you guys. I'll let you see this set just because why not? Tension off, slight bend. You can step like this. You have 1 foot off to the side, 1 foot in front, a little bit like that. 1, 2, 3, stretch. Back is difficult, especially when you're starting out. You really want to feel your back. So when doing the pull down, make sure, as I said, make sure you feel it stretch here. And you kind of feel it contract a little bit. You're not going to have much contraction, but you feel the stretch and you pull with your lats. Try not to pull with your arm, try not to pull with your wrist. Make sure to hold it position, not like this, thumb like this. You want to, what I've read in a comment on YouTube once, the way to not feel it out of your arms and your bicep is think of your arm as like a hook that's connected to your lat. It's like a static thing. You're not moving here. You're not moving here. Your thumb is above here, so you're not twerking it anyway. You're just like a hook. Like that, just a hook. Grab onto the weight and you're pulling with your back. You're hooking and you're pulling with your back, or you're pulling with your back, or you're pulling with your back, but you're always using your back. Make sure to really feel your back, connect with it, feel the contraction, feel the stretch, and your arm, and your hands, your elbow, everything's static. Boom, just like a hook, pulling down, boom, right there, using your back. Best way to do it, that's kind of, it's hard to explain, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even understand what I'm saying, but let me get these 2 sets done, and then we're going to be doing the last workout, which will be traps. Traps are these muscles right here, and it kind of goes down a little bit here too. Up in this section, that's your traps. We're going to train that next. So you guys are going to get these reps done. Same thing that we used before.
Gonna attach it on the lower point, and we're gonna do shrugs like this. Shrugs, up, down. Shrugs, hold, up. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you like this because I'm gonna have another way to put this. So grab it just like this. I don't think it matters how you hold it. I would recommend maybe using straps for this because we're gonna be using heavier weight. And we're gonna go, make sure your shoulders are completely, like, see, like, I'm not gonna have my shoulders like this. I have no tension on them. Completely down as much as I can. Don't cave your shoulders in like this. Right, your chest is out. Good posture. Pull up. You're not pulling with your arms. Your arms are kind of just straight like this. Maybe a slight bend. And you're just lifting with your shoulders up here like this. Boom. And you're holding it. 1, 2, 3. You're coming down slow. All the way. That's one rep. 1, 2, 3. And you come back down. That's what you're going to do. You want to, and don't go like this. Go more like this. See it? Not straight, kind of back and up and hold and back down. You can do a lot more with like barbells and stuff, but everybody's different. Every machine's different, but three sets of that. 12, I guess. I mean, doesn't really matter. It's gonna add that nice. I don't have much traps, but it's gonna have like a nice incline connected to your neck. Comes like a steady slope down to your shoulder. I need to work on my neck more. It's just a little bit big, but I'm not flexing it. Yeah. I'm not gonna train neck on the neck video, so you guys know. I kind of have my arms up like that, like this. 1, 2. Okay. I know I was moving my arm a lot, but it feels like if I lift my arm, I could really pull. Because the thing is, I'm fatiguing my traps a lot. That the only way I could lift it higher is with my arms. That's what my mind's doing. But if you lift a little with your hands, you might fatigue your bicep. I didn't feel any. I felt my bicep working, but I didn't feel much fatigue in there. I felt a lot of fatigue in my traps, so I wasn't really worried. If you can't quite get it up, use lighter weight, or try to maybe lift your arms up a little bit just to really control. But I am not used to, I rarely do train my traps with a cable. I usually do dumbbells, but that is a really good stretch. But dang, look at my arms, dude. Look at that lighting, man. Okay, I'm not trying to flex in camera. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna do 2 more sets of that. Sorry for how I'm like moving my arms. I don't know. It's just in my brain. I'm kind of just like I can't lift it any higher, so I'm gonna kind of push my arms up, and then I can kind of use my traps a little bit. But whichever works for you guys. But just try not to use too much of your arms or whatever. Okay, guys. Appreciate you stopping by and checking this video out. If you want more videos like this, I'll get 2 likes to this video. I'll post another one of training chest. I don't train much chest, as you can see. Very flat chest. Just because I don't have a bench press, but arms and stuff, if you want to do that, I'll do a whole arm day. Next video, even if I don't get 2 likes, I'm still going to post one because it's fun doing videos. I want to try something a little bit different. Hope I can help you guys out because I've done a lot of research and stuff. Some of the ways I do it, you don't need to, especially the way I did the shoulder shrugs to train traps. That wasn't the best. I haven't done it that way that much, but the other ways I found works the best for me, and hopefully it works the best for you too, guys. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you got something, even if one person got help somebody out. It's worth it, guys. So thanks for stopping by. See you guys in the next video. Bye.